Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Artichoke. Is anyone here for the first time tonight? Woohoo! Thank you for bringing new people here, and thanks to all of you for coming, and also to those of you who continue to come to keep this little place going. Couple of things, we are live streaming tonight, so if you want to turn your devices off. And the best part of that is when you go home, you can watch this on our YouTube channel. Woohoo! Over and over, yeah. Get those numbers up so that we can start selling advertising on there, okay? The other thing is we have 3 restrooms. One is here in the venue, which it's your choice to use it during the show, but let's not do that. The other 2, there's one behind the store, which is on the other side of the bar, the very back wall. There's also one upstairs if you want to get your steps in. One other thing I want to say is we're a nonprofit, in case you don't know that. You know what that means. We're always looking for money, so if you've got extra cash laying around, you know where to put it. The other thing is many of us are maybe limiting our time on social media these days. So that's how we get a lot of the word out about our shows and our classes and our workshops and our store. But we have this handy-dandy old-fashioned email list that you can sign up on before you leave, and we will tell you what's going on so you don't miss things like this. Or this afternoon, we had Scott Cook for an afternoon show for people who don't want to drive at night, maybe people my age and older. We had more people in here this afternoon than we do now, but this is great. Anyway, this is one of our newer partnerships that I'm really excited about with the Portland Songwriters Association. These folks are all playing for free, so please be generous with your tips. But all the money that you guys all paid tonight goes to Artichoke to help our mission. So it's very much appreciated. And I'm super excited to have all of them here. I'm not sure who curated it. If Arlie did, he's not here. But whoever the leader is, I'm going to let you guys all talk about yourselves since I'm doing the door, because we're a volunteer organization. No one signed up for the door. So let's hear some great music, okay? Thank you.
Okay, well, hey, thanks a lot, Shelley, and thanks everybody for being here. My name's Richard, Clara, Ron, and Kyle, right there. And I think I'm sort of the de facto introducing person. So I did this a few months ago, and it was a lot of fun, and really fun to be back. So generally speaking, I'm just going to say a couple things. I'm going to introduce Kyle over there, starting over there, and then maybe after a little introduction, you play a song, and then we'll just sort of introduce as we go down, something like that.
Sounds great.
So these guys, I'm sure, will tell you a lot about themselves because they're all full of themselves and all that stuff, songwriter stuff. But Kyle J. Glenn down there, and I was thinking about Kyle, and the word that came to mind is thoughtful. He's a very thoughtful person, and in his music and his lyrics, he puts a lot of thought. He's a very deliberate thinker and a deliberate writer, I would say. And he's a very kind human being, a thoughtful person, So thoughtful is the word I was thinking about Kyle. And I really love his dedication to music, and he's really dedicated to the craft of songwriting. He's busy in Portland and playing all around, but he also hosts Songwriter Night at Trout Lake Hall in Trout Lake, Washington. If you haven't gotten out there yet, Trout Lake Hall in Trout Lake. Super great place. She's been there, I know for a fact.
Love it.
He's been there. Yeah, maybe Ron will come soon. And Kyle's new album is called Everywhere is Close to Somewhere Else, and I think he's got some here on the back table. And I met him out in the Gorge, which is where I live, out in White Salmon. And we were playing at this place called Bubba Woods, out in the woods. Our friend Scott's got this outdoor stage, kind of a commune, just fill in the gaps, all kinds of stuff. So Kyle, he's thoughtful. He's always warm. He's always friendly. He's always ready to play. So go ahead, Kyle.
Thanks, Richard. Wow, I didn't know I was getting all that.
Yeah, Kyle.
If you can send that to me, I could use it for some poll quotes maybe on the website. I appreciate that. Well, we were just talking about the river, and Richard's a kayaker, and I'm not, but my family used to go on some canoe trips, so I figured I'd play a little song about canoeing down the Willamette River. watching the river, it's guiding me home. The color of the water reminds me of a poem. Paddles cut through the sun like a knife. Marshall keeps saying these are the days of your life. Camp set up, well, it's time for a swim. The closer to nature, the further from sin. But I can't stop watching the water on her skin. The closer to nature, the closer to sin. Fuzzy navels on the side of the shore, and the kids are screaming out for just one more. Float before the sun goes down, and love is all around. Yes, love is all around. The fire's casting shadows, yeah, it's making amber pools. Sticky little mosquito, always acting the fool. The wind's whispering, it says there's ghosts in the woods. Scared witless, but together, fear never felt this good. Fuzzy navels on the side of the shore, and the kids are screaming out for just one more. Float before the sun goes down, and love is all around. Yes, love is all around. Well, I'm walking up to you, you're just sitting on the shore. I stop and ask if we can talk a little more. You know, it's been 6 weeks since your skin has touched my lips, and I'm leaning in close. I'm just hoping for a kiss, but then you're walking away. Fuzzy navels on the side of the shore, and the kids are screaming out for just one more. Float before the sun goes down, and love is all around. Yes, love is all around. Love is all around. Yes, love is all around. Thank you.
Thanks, Kyle. Great one to start us out with. Okay, the next guy right here. I'm glad Claire's here because I don't have a beard. This is Ron Roseland right here.
That's what I'm
And,
here for.
I'm really trying to get more serious in life, but I think I'm really, comedy is really my shtick, I bet. I don't even know, but I'm not anymore.
Keep it up.
Straight-laced the rest of the night. But Ron here, his bio says Ron comes from the heart, and that's for sure. And the bio also says you'll have no difficulty in understanding and finding the meaning in his songs. And I will echo this because I met Ron through buying an amp. I was looking for a certain amp, and he happened to have one. And he and I met several years ago. I went to his house, and it was just the amp I was looking for. It was great shape and gave me a great price on it and all that stuff. And then of course we started talking and playing some songs and got to know each other some. And I was like, this guy's the real deal. He's a really fun, and he sang some songs. I loved his voice right away. And I'm like, wow, this is really great. So he told me some stories, and he's played everywhere. He's originally from Alaska. Played a lot in Oregon, Minnesota, Nashville. Going back to Nashville, you just told me. Straight shooter kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? And he also, I just read that you've been playing music for more like 5 decades, like playing from an early age. Your parents were musical, yep. Right? Yeah. And also, I love the one thing it said in your bio. So your songs take you to a simpler time, take the audience to a simpler time. And so, go ahead, Ron Roseland.
Thank you, Richard. I'd like to hear that again. Well, we're talking about water. Let's talk about fishing. I wrote this song quite a few years ago, and I played it a lot, but it never had a chorus. And probably 15 years after I played it, I was playing it one night, and the chorus came right to me, and it's been like this ever since. I was born in a little wooden shack. At times worked hard. Dad busted his back for a tiny home on a small piece of land. Every inch she had to clear by hand. Daddy tried to raise up the golden grain, planted it, then prayed for rain. Oh, he did go fishing down in the brook, hoping for something for Mama to cook. Oh, fishing we would go. Oh, time moves slow. Oh, fishing we would go. Me and my daddy, the best memories I know. Sitting there sometimes all day long, Daddy would lay back and hum a song. I'd keep an eye on the fishing poles, dream about those fish cooking over them coals. Hours would pass and soon it would be time when Daddy said, "Son, bring in your line." I carried a fish which were put on a stick. Daddy carried the poles I ran along the creek. Oh, fishing we would go. Oh, time moves slow. Oh, fishing we would go. Me and my daddy are the best memories I know. Yeah, me and my daddy are the best memories I know. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
That was great. Thanks, Ron. All right. Well, maybe you should go.
Do you need someone to introduce you?
No, not a bit. Maybe guess I'll just go since we're going to the line.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, okay, all right. Yeah, rather than introducing myself, I will just tell a long story about this song. If that's all right, maybe something like that. So, North Fork of the John Day, my friend Brandy was down at Oriental Creek, 20 miles down the road. We, for some reason, didn't drive down there. Standing around a campfire drinking beer, and we were about to put on to the North Fork of the John Day the next morning, and I was tilting my beer back, looking up the sky, and I saw some form of alien spitting out, like a Roman candle, spitting out these sort of beings of light, some strange thing. And we were in the wilderness. We were not in any form of internet world, and so nobody knew what was happening. And the funny part, exactly, I nearly choked on beer. I'm like, and the people around the fire, my friends everybody looked up and we saw it. And these were scientists and smart people, philosophers, not like me. And nobody knew what it was. It was just bizarre. It looked like an alien creature making a line across the sky. And when we got off the river, turned out, I think it was the first launch, or one of the early launches of SpaceX satellites. And so, I'm just smiling, so. Anyway, so, yeah, we got off the river, we researched it, and we were like, holy Toledo, that's what it was. And this song didn't start back then. I mean, I guess the genesis was back then, but long story short, the song, and also tie this in with, I was a bit of a hooligan as a young man, and we used to sometimes go out and use our pellet guns to shoot out the street lights, just straight up above. It's like in a small college town, if you can picture that in South Carolina. So this song is called Shoot Out the Lights. For the dark of the night, I would shoot out the lights. For the pride of the moon, I would put up a fight. For the black to come back, I'd tear down the satellites. And for the dark of the night, I would shoot out the lights. Driving to work used to be my quiet time. I'd watch the white lines in the country roll by. My ideas could ramble like clouds in the sky. Now I am tied to a cell phone line. Like an old hillbilly in a world gone wrong. City folks moving, but they can't hear the song. Power goes out, but the land still sings on. Wires are weak, rocks are strong. For the dark of the night, I would shoot out the light. For the pride of the moon, I would put up a fight. For the black of the sky, I'd tear down the satellites. And for the dark of the night, I would shoot out the lights. Hard to find quiet in a world of noises. Hard to hear truth in an ocean of voices. The machine in the corner of everyone's room. Some say it's our savior, some say I do. Yesterday, I had a bad, bad dream. We were tearing down a one-way street. You were staring at a screen. Do you see the cliff coming? Do you even care? Leave the ground running, wheels spinning in the air. For the dark of the night, I would shoot out the light. For the pride of the moon, I would put up a fight. For the black to come back, I'd tear down the satellites. And for the dark of the night, I would shoot out the light. The farms and fields are quiet now. Children all grown up, all moved out. But down by the creek, one remains. He lives in the trees, and the wind is his name. He runs with the wolves, and truth is his name. He sleeps on the earth, and now is his name. Thanks a lot, everybody. It's the first time I ever played that one out loud. Wow. I mean, here. I mean, yes, whatever. I mean, here in this seat. Well, actually, yeah, it is a brand new song. It's the first time I performed it right there.
Sounds beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm talking about myself, because it's time to talk about our superstar, Clara Schneid, right there. Clara Schneid. Clara, she loves gathering community together, such as you all out there, through music and creativity. And she works for the Portland School District.
Yeah, Portland Public.
Portland Public School, PPS,
Right.
Portland School. And she's...
Thank you. Woo. We've got a librarian in here too. Thanks for coming.
And Clara's going to tell you more. I'm just going to tell a couple more things, but y'all talk to her because she's been making some documentaries, I understand, or working on a documentary with some folks here about elders, music. You got to tell us more. And there's something
so
that...
I'm here to plug my friends. They're doing really cool projects right now in our community, including Gal Pal Productions. They just partnered with the school that I work at, Buckman Elementary, and we made a bunch of documentary films with elders and youth interviewing the elders about their lives. And yeah, Mary and Jenny from Gal Pal and Darcy, our librarian, have done a really beautiful project there of like connecting people across generations. You too. Yeah, I just said yes. Yeah. Yeah.
And what does
cool.
Clara want you all, or some of the, people who know her and don't know her, what do you want people to ask you about Doc Song? Doc Song. Talk to Clara. She's passionate, once again, about songwriting and like creating things through music. So she's made a special request, and she will cry if you do not talk to her about that. I don't know why I said that.
It's
See,
true.
that's what
It's
I'm
true.
liable to say
You
anything.
intuited what would happen.
But Doc Song.
Documentary songwriters, and everybody here who knows me is like, oh, did you talk to them about Doc Song yet? But yes, please ask me about it. It's a really beautiful process of pulling stories out of people who aren't necessarily musically inclined or practiced, and then I partner with them to sculpt a song out of that story, and it transforms whatever that thing was, that experience was. That person gets to kind of control their narrative and then make it something really, really beautiful and share it. Very special process that I'm obsessed with and would love to talk to you about anytime. Ask me about Doc Song. Okay.
River folk, native Portlander, Southeast Portlander, and genre. I love that one, river folk. So there you go, Clara.
Mm-hmm.
Clara Schneider.
Hey, hi. Okay. Okay, I loved the river and the outdoor kind of themes up in here. So I'll try, you can just see if there are some metaphors or themes that go along with that. I'm sure there are. I haven't thought through this song, but they're in every single song of mine, so pick them out for me. This one is a song about, which one am I going to play? Once again, it's a song about messing up and feeling like you either have to be really good at stuff all the time or you have to be some kind of outlaw. Like, those are the options. So having that experience of, oh, whoa, what's going on? I'm not doing it the way that I wanted, and feeling like you gotta flip some tables or something. Yeah, I'm gonna take one more little sip because I'm nervous.
Claire's not really nervous. She's kind of an actress as well. She's just sort of, killing time to build the suspense.
Yeah. It's all part of the bit. It's all part of the bit. There's our G. There it is. I wanna move away, reinvent, tell a joke and start again. Be a joke and be okay with it. Integrity can suck my eggs. I'm only me, I'm just a friend. I need some space, the other me is dead. Oh, once again, I'm tumbled over. White knuckle hold'em. Oh, once again, I teeter and fall over. See, just like the song says. Oh, once again, I'm tumbled over. White knuckle hold'em. Oh, once again, I teeter and smolder. I want to shake my bones awake so all my demons can relate. They'll see me and commiserate. They'll tell me that it could be fun to let my seams just come undone. Flip a table, rob a bank, and run. All once again, I'm tumbled over. White knuckle hold'em. Or once again, I teeter and fall over. Oh, little living thing, awakened in the stream, taste the river in your scream. Oh, little human fish, can you accept this won't last? And once again, I'm tumbled over. White knuckle hold'em. Oh, once again, I teeter and fall over. Oh, once again, I'm tumbled over. White knuckle hold'em. Oh, once again, I teeter and smolder. Move away, reinvent, tell a joke and start again. Be a joke and be okay with it. But when I was a little kid, I watched the martyrs all turn red, holding others' hearts until we all bled. Oh, once again, I'm tumbled over. white knuckle hold 'em once again. I teeter and fall over. Oh, once again, I'm tumbled over. White knuckle hold 'em once again. I teeter and smolder. Oh, once again.
That was great.
Thanks, guys. Got the jitters out.
I know. I was just thinking about that. I was like, by the time it comes back around, the jitters are back.
Oh my god. It's kind of cruel, yeah.
You want to be introduced again?
Yeah, Kitty. Let's hear the introduction.
So on the end, there's a Kyle Glenn.
There's a child Glenn. I also had the pleasure of growing up in Portland and being a native. And I moved away when I was, I don't know anymore, 23 or something. And it was my first experience, like, leaving Portland and calling the Bay Area home. And it was a really interesting experience to come back home. And I would come back for the holidays, and a lot of my friends were gone that I had gone to college with. They all had other homes outside. So it was just kind of a weird transitionary time to come back and find out what my relationship was to Portland again. And so this song is called B-Side, and it's kind of around those feelings of yeah, you'll get it. It's in the song. But it's one of my oldest songs. I wrote it about, I guess, almost 11 or 12 years ago now, and it finally came out on my last record, Everywhere is Close to Somewhere Else. So if you enjoy, you can find it on Spotify, etc. I caught the 20 heading to Lower East Burnside. Hopped off at 6th Avenue and I ducked into our dive. All the seats were full, folks hiding from the rain. Well, I searched and I searched, but all the faces there was strange. There's no going home, there's just saying goodbye. Yeah, this city don't feel the same, no matter how hard I try. And all these places, they are so cold without you by my side. Yeah, there's no going home, there's just saying goodbye. Collar pulled up against the gray wind. I kicked down Grand Avenue looking for some old friends. $10 cover, well, I paid it at the door. But this music scene's just not doing it for me anymore. 'Cause there's no going home, there's just saying goodbye. Yeah, this city, it don't feel the same, no matter how hard I try. And all these places, they are so cold without you by my side. Yeah, there's no going home, there's just saying goodbye. belly full of beer, and a head full of sin. Feels like that whiskey, well, it's finally kicking in. Lost wandering the streets of my own hometown. One more shot and I'll burn this whole place to the ground. 'Cause there's no going home. There's just saying goodbye. Hey, this city, it don't feel the same, no matter how hard I try. And all these places, they are so cold without you by my side. Hey, there's no going home. There's just saying goodbye. Hey, there's no going home. There's just saying goodbye.
Thank you. There was love in the phone calls every night, needing to hold each other tight. Special moments I can recall. I know you love me. Oh, how you love me. I know you love me. Most of all, there was love in your first winter snow, and us dancing to that old Philco. Watching our summers to fall. I know you love me. Oh, how you love me. I know you love me. Most of all, most of all. childhood until I cried. When they told me you would soon die. On my knees I asked the Lord why. Oh, why? Oh, how I need you. Oh, how I love you. Oh, how I miss you. Most of all, most of all. Oh, how I need you. Oh, how I loved you. Oh, how I miss you. Most of all, most of all. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Ron and Kyle, for those great songs right then. This one's called Change is Blowing In. And it is true, been kind of a little bit of spurt of songwriting. This is the first time for this one as well, playing out. All I can really say is it's going to end at some point. It's going to hang. It's going to kind of hang there, so you know it's over. You know, maybe you won't realize it. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't actually know if it's going to end that way. So I don't know. Who knows? But anyway, it's called Change is Blowing In. So let's see. That was wrong. Oh, I'm still on mute. Sorry. Change is blowing in, leaves dropping like tears in the wind. Stretch a rope from the old oaken limb. Better watch your step, they might just stretch your neck. Oh, I gotta remember the words. Gas up the car. Got so far to go, Canada or maybe Mexico. The winds of change are blowing me right out of town, but the circus forgot one clown. I don't play video games, I just get high and drive. That's not really true. I'm so full of jive, I wanna get some sleep. I don't wanna go to bed, wanna be enlightened without having to be dead. Can I have it now instead? Boo-doo. When I was 17, my brother sailed away, never to return. It's kind of hard to say, what did yours truly do? Believe the only word he knew, he went looking for some kind of truth. Traveled far and wide, never 9 to 5, turned down darkened streets, dangerously free. I was an empty vessel, the world could fill me up. If it tasted good, put it in my cup. What does all of this have anything to do with change blowing in? Leaving town with you, I sweep you up to Paris. We will go to the Moulin Rouge for the late night show. But before we go, do 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 do. Thank you very much.
Hi again. Thanks, you guys. It's so cool to be on stage with you. Yeah, you sound beautiful, all of you. Yeah. That last one made me cry, Ron. Yeah, thank you.
Another one of them?
Yeah, yeah. I've got a couple of those. Let's do a couple of those. Let's crack them.
It's all crying.
Yeah. This one's called La Noche Boca Arriba. And it fell out of my mouth one morning. I woke up like out of a dream, and this song was in my head, and that was weird. And so I wrote it down. And this is that song. I'm gonna find it first. I've been waking up gaping, mouth open dreams, some strange awakening with tear-stained cheeks. My knotted up heartstrings suggest it was you, and a fast fading memory of all that I knew. Oh, fast fading visitor, what have you done? You tired of my dreams. Oh, fast fading visitor, what have you done? You tired of my dreams and left me undone. Well, the birds have it easier. They know what they need. Nesting and singing and little mouths to feed. Well, I'll keep on rising each cracked open day, and I'll keep on crying for what got away. Oh, fast fading visitor, what have you done? You tied up my dreams. Oh, fast fading visitor, what have you done? You tied up my dreams, and you left me undone. We're at 7:54.
I'm down to keep going. I'm down to keep going, but yeah. I don't know.
You guys, you think we should take a quick intermission or keep going? All right. What, Shelley?
Okay.
I couldn't hear.
She says we're supposed to do an intermission.
Oh, okay.
10 minutes.
Great.
Pee break.
Okay.
Perfect.
Feels like the right time. Okay. Consensus.
I go first this time?
You do what?
Can we switch up the order?
Sure, go for it.
Are you sure?
Go for it.
Are you really ready?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh. Congratulations to my dad. He won his golf tournament today.
Money is fleeting. It's in the jar.
Yeah. Big Tip Joe must have won a golf tournament today. Cute. Thanks, Dad. Wow, okay. Hi, welcome back. Do you want to say anything as our host? Okay, that's a no. I'm going to sing a song called Hitch the Wind, which is my favorite lately. And it's for a dear love friend of mine who left us too early, too quick. He hitched the wind. And now I have a relationship with him and seeing wolves everywhere. Like I look in the tree and I can see the outline of a wolf, even though it's not really there, but I feel connected to all these alive things that are speaking to me in new ways. And yeah, I hope you like it. I see the wolf in the tree, but the forest, well, that's lost. I hear the wind in the leaves, singing through what's gone. Threadbare, worn through. Lottie, oh, look at you. When you said it out loud, did you set it down? Or could you set it down now? So bright, so bold, you won't get old. We'll miss the stories you never told forever. New sense, old friend, set free, cut loose. I've never held the daylight. No, I've never needed to. So bright, so bold, you won't get old. Your laughter's falling out somewhere close forever.
so bright, so bold, you won't get old. And I'll miss the story you never told forever. Coal fire behind your eyes, too wild for the driver's side. So you hitched your thumb for the sky. You caught the wind, oh, you took a ride. So bright, so bold, you won't get old. We'll miss this story you never told forever. Oh, so bright, so bold, you won't get old. But your laughter's falling out somewhere close forever. Yeah, your laughter's calling out somewhere close forever.
Thanks.
Well, thank you, Clara. You know, and we is playing up here, and all of y'all. I mean, everybody. I mean, we appreciate. I mean, well, actually, I'll say that part later. But you know, like hearing that, you know, I was just thinking about, you know, opening yourself up to stuff, opening yourself up, because when you're sitting up here and like maybe it's your next turn to play a song. And if you're thinking about the song you're going to play, you're not really there. And then so you stop and listen, and it turns out better in the end because you're out of yourself for a little while and you're thinking about what's happening and this person and Clara singing the song and all that. And you know, in the end, it's far better to just get rid of yourself altogether. That would be ideal. But this next song is all about me. So getting back to reality.
Bring us back. Bring us back.
Richard.
No. Let's just pretend it's not really about me. Let's see. Maybe those first two songs were kind of about my mother. Probably. I mean, you know, she inspired them for sure and everything. This song, I don't want to say too much because, I mean, maybe we'll just think about it. It's about somebody, you know, it's about somebody moving from the south out to the west and finding what's out here. And I will say my mother raised horses in Arkansas, and my dad lives in Charleston, South Carolina. And started writing this song when we were visiting him last summer down there. So this one's called The Ties That Bind. I should never stop, but I gotta tie my percussion man on. Hang on one second.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is my percussion.
Your percussion man.
Percussion robot. I just made it more better. Thanks.
Like a 3-man band, just you.
Put it on your strumming hand.
Yeah, we had a deck of cards when I was a kid, and there was these two bulldogs with big spiked collars, and they were tied by chains, and there were these two dog houses, and they were up on their hind legs, like trying to get to each other, and there was a moon in the background kind of looking, and then at the bottom is like, there is a tie that binds us to our homes. So that... The young man moved away from the Southland, bound to find the West, looking for himself in the Badlands, playing his cards close to his chest. From Colorado to the Pacific, the western slow quickened his blood. As tears streamed down his face, he knew he'd found his place. Red dirt tears turned northwest mud. You cannot leave behind who you are. You cannot deny who you become. There, you got to honor the horse you rode in on. But when it's time, you gotta let him run. The ties that bind won't come undone. The friend he found was not nostalgia bound, weighed down by some southern crown. They let the ponies free and sowed the golden seed in newfound fertile ground. You cannot leave behind who you are. You cannot deny who you become. There is a tie that binds us to our homes, but some roads you gotta walk alone to remember what you always know. Through the hollows of his home, he will never walk alone. For echoed in the hills are memories, whippoorwills, and horses that homeward run. The ties that bind won't come undone. The ties that bind won't come undone. Oh, thank you very much.
He's a third generation trucker. His old Mac, it's a diesel sucker. Its chrome stacks blow black as coal, running down this lonesome road. He don't know what holds his rig together, it seldom breaks down, no matter the weather, the heat of the sun, when it rains or snows, running down this lonesome road. He can hear the wheels on the highway, another song playing on the radio, another child, another heavy load, running down this lonesome road. He dreams of being with his family, his lovely wife, and his kids at home. This is the only life he knows, running down this lonesome road. He can hear the wheels on the highway, another song playing on his iPhone, another child, another heavy load, running down this lonesome road. Thank you so much. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you.
Won't you lay down beside me, whisper my name, the winds come to take me back. If you speak soft, if you speak low, I might hold on and weave this warp off its track. I've traveled moments, traveled ages, to be next to you, to bring some shine to my bones. But this body's just an idea, a memory gone by, and your love's rendered in muted tones. There's a man in a boat, and he's calling my name. When it's all said and done, every life's about the same. There's no one left to blame. What's in a name, anyways? It was summer, there were fires burning within and without. I was a young and hard-headed mess. You were poetry, you were blooming, heart strong as an oak, rising up above the rest. You caught my eye, he caught yours, and for him was the same. Your love was beyond compare. Whiskey fire rots my gut, and he's leaving the bar. I follow through smoke-choked air. The duff was soft, and decay hid the sound of my steps, as I came up from behind. But that branch, it did crack with the shot of a gun. At the end of his barrel I died. There's a man in a boat, and he's calling my name. When it's all said and done, every life's about the same. There's no one left to blame. What's in a name anyways? And still you lie, and my name does not pass your lips, and the wind beckons to me. My bones dry to dust, swept to the floor to grind 'neath your lover's feet. There's a man in a boat, and he's calling my name. When it's all said and done, every life's about the same. There's no one left to blame. What's in a name anyways? 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 Thank you. Thanks so much.
Kyle, can you say where that came from?
This is a ghost story. I don't know. It was one of the first songs that I actually wrote over a period of days and kind of uncovered as usually when I sit down, things just kind of come all at once. And so that one was one where it was over this period about 3 writing sessions and kind of uncovered as it was going. But it's that idea of, just where the power of a name of something and being remembered and being forgotten.
Wow. Beautiful. Wow. Haunting.
Hold on.
Ah.
Hold on.
Oh, I'm waiting for you. Wait, what? Wait, what?
No,
I'm waiting. Did I miss
no.
something? No.
I was saying, can I hold back the tears?
Oh, hold them back. Oh, hold the line. Okay, yeah. Everybody take a deep breath. It's going to be okay. This next one is about friendship. And also might make you cry. Play a lot of the same chords, but I just got to get them in the right order. Okay.
house of my heart. The door isn't closed, it's mostly windows. There's a room, and there you stand, with a glass of lemon water in your third hand. Oh, I thought I was open, but you turned a key that would pull me apart. Walk a maze like a poem that leads you to me and a new start. It might rain in this wide open room. It might slosh around our tightly confounded truths. And my friend, if we're both in the room, we'll learn to build a bridge and spill our troubles below. Oh, I thought I was open, but you turned a key that would pull me apart. Walk a maze like a poem that leads you to me and a new start. Oh, I thought I was open, but you turned a key that would pull me apart. Walk a maze like an ocean that leads you to me and a new start. Oh, oh, there's a tree in this room in my heart. It's corkscrewed and coiled and beautifully burdened, a real work of art. There's a wind, and it shapes the tree, carving the branches and curling them up and away from the sea. Oh, I thought I was open, but you turned a key that would pull me apart. Walk a maze like a poem that leads you to me and a new start. Oh, I thought I was open, but you turned a key that would pull me apart. Walk a maze like a poem that leads you to me and a new start. Oh, oh, there's a room in the house of my heart. The door, it won't close, it's mostly windows. There's a room, and here we stand, with a shared silhouette and a hand in a hand.
I love when lyrics grow like the chorus. There's the room, and then there's a tree in the room, and then there's a room in the house.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And there's wind in there. It's a wild room. Want to go there? We're in it.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to keep playing songs. You keep hearing these great songs. You're just like, that's enough. Let's all do something else now. But It's like a long time ago, somebody told me like 45 minutes is about as long as people can sit still at one time, just in general. But then I used that word appreciate when I started to talk last time. And it's because, like, wow, like, there's a lot of, like, you guys are, like, to pay attention to what everybody's saying and the words and all this stuff. It takes a lot of energy. But maybe that same thing, you takes the energy and you get it back, hopefully, or so, something like that.
We'll send you some
Anyway.
energy.
This is I'll just playing all these songs. They're just coming out. I mean, this is a really simple song, and my mother was getting really old, and I just kind of jotted this one down, and it's called "One More Night." You know, she was getting old, and a lot of when you go to old, sometimes you and all your horses are gone and stuff, and maybe you watch a little TV here and there, a lot of TV and stuff, or just hang out, and so I don't have any idea if I'm going to remember all the little words to this song, but I'm going to try it. It's called "One More Night." So. Give me one more night. Moon don't have to shine bright. It's alright if we just watch TV. As long as I'm with you, the moon will shine true blue on our journey down the river to the sea. I wanna go home with you, but I can't so soon. You have bloomed, I am young. Flowers need the sun. When I was a seed, you filled my every need. Now I've added to our family tree. Sapling to an oak, strong wood to build a boat on our journey down the river to the sea. I wanna go home with you, but I can't so soon. You have bloomed, we are young. Flowers need the sun. So I hope you stay all night and let me hold you tight as you turn into the mystery. Rising from the pond into the great beyond, you're our sailor on the uncharted sea. I wanna go home with you, but I can't so soon. You have bloomed, my children are young. Little Johnny needs the sun. You have bloomed, my children are young. My flowers need your sun. My flowers need your sun.
Test? Okay, there we are. I want so much to play two songs for you, but I'll try to see how we do here. I'd like to play this one. This is called Lewis and Lynn. Lewis wasn't too much of a ladies' man. He hadn't even held a woman's hand. Lewis was liked by all the folks around. He was strong one hot summer's day. Lewis went into the old cafe. Then the waitress took more than his order, for she took young Lewis's heart away. For the second he laid eyes on that woman was the first time he had been in love. For they knew they would spend their lives together, till one of them would meet the Lord above. Each night you'd find Lewis by his bedside, thanking the Lord for his beautiful wife, for blessing them with a son and a daughter, for giving Lewis a wonderful life. For the second he laid eyes on that woman was the first time he had been in love. For they knew they would spend their lives together, till one of them would meet the Lord above. Well, they say it happened one cold winter's day. Lewis went to check on an old farm friend. By the roadside he had drifted away, for his life's trail had come to an end. For the second he laid eyes on his woman was the first time he had been in love. And they know that they'll soon be together. Yes, he's waiting for his Lynn. He's waiting for his Lynn. He's waiting for his Lynn with the Lord above. Yes, he's waiting for his Lynn with the Lord above. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Well, I'm gonna play a little song about one of the most beautiful places I've ever been, and it was kind of the first place as an adult that I fell in love with. I just wished I never had to leave, and I want to play it because Ron over here is from Alaska, and this is a song called Hatcher Pass. Are you familiar?
Yes,
No?
I
Yeah,
am.
all right. Tripped over myself, I fell headlong to the earth. Kissed the roots of our century and my mouth tasted dirt. Well, guide me to the river where I can hardly see. I heard the truth upon the wind wrapped up in mystery. Take me back on up Hatcher Pass to that kingdom in the clouds where the ground is falling fast. Take me back on up Hatcher Pass to that lake in the sky, heavenly looking glass. Take me back. I smelled the sun, hell, I could hardly breathe. The smoke from my fire is just fuel for the trees. My cheeks are aching, I got crow's feet for grins. Stand in the holy silence and it wells up again. Take me back on up Hatcher Pass to that kingdom in the clouds where the ground is falling fast. Take me back on up Hatcher Pass to that lake in the sky, heavenly looking glass. Take me back. And I swear you'll be my desert solitaire. I swear I ain't going anywhere. I swear you'll be my desert solitaire. I swear I ain't going anywhere. When I woke up, well, I had been reborn. I couldn't find my shoes, but my socks were barely worn. Well, camp don't pack itself, and we rambled on our way. But I swear to God that I'll be back one day. Take me back on up Hatcher Pass to that kingdom in the clouds where the ground is falling fast. Take me back on up Hatcher Pass to that lake in the sky, heavenly looking glass. Take me back. Thanks, y'all. Thank you.
Should we go around one more time? Can we one more song?
I'd like to play one. I'd like to play one more.
Probably
Ron, do
go
you
around.
wanna go?
Probably go around one more time. What do y'all think?
Let's do it.
Well, let's do it. You guys are prisoners, so you must not leave. We are going to go around one more time.
I got one. I got a special song for you. So.
Ron has a special song, and Kyle's going to do a striptease, is what I heard. That's just what I heard. I don't know.
Lucky us. Okay. What do we want to hear? The Seeker or Change? Is Change in here? I'm gonna play Seeker.
Lopsided, I might have made it this way. All-nighter, I'm frightened that I'll stay in this messy middle, endlessly unsettled. My heart found a truer way to say, I'll reach you and I've long gone away. before you're ready. Only change is steady. Bon voyage to the seeker along a river winding. God help the seeker when he finally finds. Oh, bon voyage to the seeker. God help the seeker when he finally finds. Breathless, the road I chose is steep. Restless, I'm bound to take a leap. Stung with thyme and nettle, medicine is bitter. Bon voyage to the seeker along a river winding. God help the seeker when he finally finds. Oh, bon voyage to the seeker. God help the seeker when he finally finds. Losing sleep over feeling too deep about what I haven't found. Aching to find it, my feet on the ground. Losing sleep over feeling too deep about what I haven't found. Oh, bon voyage to the seeker. God help the seeker when he finally finds.
Thanks, Clara. You can relax now. I think you're through. I mean, we're yeah, it's like I mean, that was kind of a strange thing to say.
Okay, cool. Hey, there's a bartender over there doing a really nice thing. What's your name? Mitch. Everybody give it up for Mitch. And the sound guy, Gary, is back there making us sound nice. And Shelly's the executive director of this place, but she's doing the door for us because she's just really nice. Thanks, Shelly. And all of you are the most wonderful, beautiful audience we've all ever seen, so give it up for yourself.
Well, it's been a treat. Thank you all for being here and sharing this evening with us. It's been very special for me, and I think everybody up here, we really appreciated you all being here and everything, and all that. And thank you, Clara. And this song is called Appreciate You, as a matter of fact. And it's about my lovely wife, Tova, at home. And we have 16 children, so she's watching them. We really don't, and I don't know why I said something silly again, but anyway, we... and it's 14. It stopped at 13. Lucky number.
But you count as a kid too.
Sure. I must say a little plug. We are playing. Tova plays the cello. We play in a duo, Tillinghast Mountain Duo. We'll be at. We're playing at Rose City Guitars on April 5th. That's our next Portland gig. So Amber Russell over at Rose City is doing a really cool job. It's across from the Laurel Thirst Theater, I do believe. Yeah, look at that. I know all about Portland. That's the only place I've ever been in Portland besides here. Anyway,
That's all you
April 5th, come on down there. It's like a songwriter thingy, and it's going to be cool. So, and I've been so interested in these new songs I'm writing. This is actually still another new song, but it's older than those three. And I'm really can remember the first verse right now, and I don't have any idea how the rest of it goes. So once again, we'll see. We'll hope it turns out. So.
Yeah.
Muscle memory. It's called muscle memory. It's called appreciate you. That's it. I woke up at the break of dawn with nothing but my suntan on. Stranger coughing in the next room makes me feel blue. I'm packing my bags, headed for a different point of view. Somewhere out there the North Star shines. I'm going home, but I'm taking my time. I'm gonna see my grandma. You come too. I lived long enough, baby, to appreciate you. I was in jail, you granted me a pardon. With the best of our seeds, we planted a garden. From those little cells, the whole world grew. Vines run wild, touched by your morning dew. Dragonfly, fish a lazy sky. I love you like old days gone by, like a kid in a creek, whole world fresh and new. No matter how dark, you always see us through. Sometimes the words are hard to find. Friends knocking at the door, now they're saying goodbye. Everybody's gone now, it's just us two. I lived long enough, baby, to appreciate you. I lived long enough, baby, to appreciate you. Wolfman is out! We appreciate
That is a heck of a song.
you.
That is a great song. That is.
I'll pay you after the show, Ron.
Man, I enjoyed that.
No.
I enjoyed that. Last song I'm going to play for you, I've played it 1,000 times, if not more. I wrote it in Wiesbaden, Germany. Took me 15 minutes to write. Haven't changed it from day one. It's called A Friend Like You. It's so awful hard to see you go. There's one thing I'd like you to know. There's no one I've a closer to. And I've never had a friend like you. No, and I've never had a friend like you. It's sad to think this may be the end. For we may never see each other again. Remember this if we don't do. I've never had a friend like you. No, and I've never had a friend like you. La da da da, la da da da, la da 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 da. La da 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 da, la da da da, la da da da. I won't show my feelings till you're away. Then I'll catch myself crying every day. I love you, believe me, it's true. And I've never had a friend like you. No, and I've never had a friend like you. It's so awful hard to see you go.
It's really cool to get to share the stage with you all and get to listen to your song so intimately. I really enjoy this setup, and it's been awesome getting to hear y'all. I was struck by a thought this evening, which was that when I was younger, I grew up here in Portland, and I used to hang out around Artichoke over on Hawthorne, and I feel like it was like walking back through the back. They had a stage there too, that it like planted the seed in my mind of like playing and being on a stage. I was playing like little kid rock and roll back then, so it wasn't quite. I didn't feel like it was the right space for me, but it's kind of a full circle moment to get to play here, and it's really special, and I'm glad I get to do it with all of you. So thanks to Artichoke for having us tonight. I'm going to end it with another rousing number. I'm lucky enough to have a partner and wife that also is a musician, and when we started dating, she challenged me to write a song about home, because a lot of my songs are about finding home. So this is the Cabin song. I'm stacking stones to build me a hearth. Been wandering so long I wasn't sure where to start. So I dug me a hole and there I buried my heart. Watered that seed with love's fresh start. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, that tree grew tall and fell to the ground. I must have been sleeping, I was flayed by the sound. Oh, I gathered up those logs and I milled them down, stacked one on top the other till this cabin I found. Mm-hmm. 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 When the night slips down, I sit by the fire, counting heart stones and naming my desires. Well, the full moon is glowing and the wolf's call is dire. I spin yards of my youth and go to bed when I'm tired, 'cause I'm home. I'm home. I'm home. I'm home. Thanks, y'all. Thank you all so much.
Thank you all very much.
Thank you all. Thank you all.
Good job.
We have CDs out in the entry, and if you'd like to take us home, that means the CD, not us personally, but so anyway.
Yeah, these are all professionals. You can get their merch back there. So thanks, everybody.